This is Beautiful Attempt. This story was written by a diverse team of talented high-level scholars. The creative team are not responsible for any heartbreak or infatuation with fictional characters that may develop from playing this game. Life sure is quiet for me, an unassuming, hard-working, high-level teenage boy at boarding school. Like a discarded plastic bag floating downriver, I sometimes feel as if I simply drift through life. My only solace is my incredible and unwavering finesse at air hockey. Sure, it isn't exactly the most popular game in the universe, but that lets me carve out a niche skill. Presently, I'm in my school dormitory, studying. I am slowly working my way through a textbook titled The Art of the High-Level Passive Aggressiveness. However, the thoughts of air hockey have gripped me once more, but my studies cannot be ignored. Knowledge is important, I reason, but skill at a lesser-known, low-friction competitive game is something that will stay with me forever. I leave my dormitory quietly, remaining careful not to let my excitement overwhelm me and cause me to involuntarily yell out air hockey like the last time I snuck out. I find myself at the campus arcade, my three eyes staring at the beauty I see before me. We meet again, friend. The hockey table, a beautiful smooth surface perforated and varnished. It is the stone tablet upon which I inscribe my will, and the hockey paddle but a chisel, beautiful showmanship. I place the puck on the table, savoring the moment. My heart skips a beat, but something feels wrong. My heart races and I feel the world spinning. I reach out but my hands find no solace. I feel like a beached whale, except the beach I'm on is traveling through time. The sensation I feel is difficult to describe, like slowly waking from a dream, except the dream involves everyone who has ever lived loudly yelling at you. My vision slowly returns to me, and I feel warm sand beneath my hands and feet. Am I on the planet's surface? Is that the sun I feel upon me, or perhaps I am merely on fire? I am not on fire, but that doesn't give me much reassurance. The place I am in is almost entirely unfamiliar. I am on the shore of a small island, in the center of which is a grand pagoda. A sun sets above me. It is clear to me that I must plan my next move very carefully. An unfamiliar land, a pounding headache. I decide to approach this situation with stealth. I crouch low, making my way across the beach towards the pagoda. The air is quiet, except for the soft lapping of waves on this mysterious beach. The ocean appears to be water, and not acid or magma. This fact calms me somewhat. I hear voices. I hide behind a nearby post. The architecture is all high-level, so at least my chance of being on Florent territory seems low. Outside the entrance to the pagoda, I see a girl kneeling in the sand. I gasp, unable to steel myself, and she turns to see me. "Who are you? And why are you sneaking in?" says the girl, light dancing off her beautiful clammy skin. "Who are you?" "I am Cassidy, a shrine maiden sent to bless the Grand High-Level Library before its opening next week," she explains. "No one else is supposed to be here, though. Why did you come here?" "I was sent through time." "Traveled? Through time?" she repeats, confused. "But doesn't everyone travel through time?" I ask her what she means. "We're all moving through time, at a rate of around 1 second per second," she elaborates. I cannot tell if this beautiful girl is a genius or insane. "Where are my manners?" she adds suddenly. "I forgot to ask you your name. Who are you?" "It's a pleasure to meet you, Von St. Love Castle," she says with a pleasant smile. "Why are you interested in this unopened library, of all places?" "The library. The Grand High-Level Library. Of course I've heard of it. It is a famous historical site, yet right now it hasn't even opened yet. That is why I knew I had been sent to the past." I quickly explained to Cassidy that in my era, the library is open. "Your story is far-fetched, Mr. Love Castle," she begins. "But you don't look or talk like anyone I've ever known. Perhaps your story is true. If you have been sent through time and space at an unusual rate, what do you think caused you to come here?" "Your ceremonial ritual." "The ceremony!" she exclaims. "But it is a ceremony of tradition, not divine power, and is not even finished either." I ask her why her ceremony wasn't complete. "Well, of course it isn't. I was interrupted by you flailing about and screaming for help." "But perhaps," she says whilst looking intently at the staff in her hand, "perhaps finishing the ceremony will help send you back." "What do you need to do?" "Well, first was the tribute of prayer. Next comes the tribute of talent, and then the tribute of song." "What's the talent?" She smiles, saying, "I'm an artist. I must paint for the ritual." "Paint?" "That's right," she says. "Wait here, and when I'm done, you can judge if my art is worthy." Cassidy leaves her the beach, opening a chest of calligraphy brushes. I sit awkwardly on the steps of the pagoda entrance, watching here from a short distance. I have a short time to go gather my thoughts. To think that not only is she beautiful, but that she is also a talented artist? Surely I must be in a dream, or perhaps an elaborate coma fantasy. She thinks my name is Von St. Lovecastle. If we are truly destined for one another, would she appreciate my true name? I ponder my tribulations so far, but as I do so, Cassidy returns with a rolled-up scroll. I have finished, she announces. Her smile glitters in the sunset like the lure of a beautiful anglerfish. What did she paint? You'll be able to see when I show you right now. She presents the scroll to me. Can you tell what it is? She asks eagerly. Some sort of dog? She giggles. No, silly. It's a duck. I question if Cassidy has literally ever seen a duck, or even heard a second-hand description of one. I turn back to her. Well, she asks, what do you think? It's beautiful. Why, thank you, she says with a beaming smile. She nods. I have to come up with a song that will cleanse the land of uncivility, but I will need help coming up with ideas. I can help. That sounds good. What kind of song should it be then? A romantic song. A romantic song. How wonderful. What should it be about? Starfish in love. That's cute. Where do they meet? The village dance. How adorable. I think I can sing about this, she says. Starfish lovers, oh so sweet. How do you dance without some feet? Is that it? An ethereal light suddenly fills the area as her words of power leave her lips. My stomach churns like a washing machine left out in the sun. What's going on? I don't know, she cries out. I feel something tugging at me, an unseen hand of fate. I suddenly realize my time here may be over shortly. I have precious seconds left. I may fail at winning her love, but I must make an attempt. A beautiful attempt. Never forget me. I never hear her reply, as time pulls me away into the dark void of nothingness once more. Cassidy's poem echoes in my head, guiding me through the darkness. I feel like a fish on a lead in the dark. After what feels like a millennia, but also only maybe 5 or 6 minutes, I wake up where I began. The hockey table, the present day, Cassidy. I feel like fate has been snatched from me. I cry out in dramatic and whimpering rage. This hockey table is nothing compared to my love. In my anger, I flip the table over, sending it crashing to the ground. I collapse to the ground sobbing, next to the destroyed table. It was too real. Cassidy can't just be a dream, can she? Curiously enough, I see a letter sticking out of the rubble. It looks old, very old. Has this always been here? Still on my knees, I eagerly peel away at the wax seal, careful not to tear the paper. Will this be a letter from Cassidy confessing her love? I open the envelope, my heart racing. Perhaps the letter from Cassidy will instruct me how to return to her time so we can resume our fated love. I lift out the letter. Everything comes down to this. This has been a narration of Beautiful Attempt, a mini-game you can find in the Space Encounter. This was just one way of getting the best ending, but I shall leave it up to you to find the other ways. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below, it lets me know how I'm doing. And if you want to see more of my content, why not hit the subscribe button? It'll help out me, and it'll help out you. So once again, thank you all. Until next time, I'll see you around.